Hi, this is Casey Truby, and I want to tell you that the spinoff is my favorite idea because it could be worth millions, multi-millions to both of us. Now remember, Intuit just bought Mint.com a few years ago for $170 million, and they only had 1.5 million free users. And then Uber is now worth 51 billion. If you can show proof that you have a customer acquisition, a list building program, then you can sell a piece of AutoKept. Now, let me just give you an example of how this came about. On the right is a little newsletter from an accountant in Georgia who, when he saw AutoKept, said, "Oh my goodness, I've got 12,000 over the road truckers, and these guys would love this. They spend money 8, 10 times a day on fuel and lunch and equipment and parts. They would love this to track their business expenses." And so we came up with a campaign to start selling 10,000 of those 12,000 people in his mailing list. And these over the road truckers love this. And he was so excited that he was going to be able to get 10,000 people signed up over the next year or two in his list. But I said, Dennis, it gets even better, because what we could do is spin this off the trucker's version of AutoKept, come up with a new name, and you'll become 51% owner of this new company. But if we came up with this and got 10,000 users, I would take it to Flying J and see if they want to buy your spin-off company, because now Flying J can go to the 1 million truckers out there, download the app at the pump, truckers talk over lunch. It's so easy to see how this would spread virally all across the trucking industry. And Flying J could even set this up so when the trucker clicks website, it tells them automatically you're 137 miles to the next Flying J fuel stop, and it's $3.50 a gallon today, and that could come in right over the phone. This would be an amazing opportunity to create an individual specific company and then sell it to a larger business. But there are a lot of these projects out here that are possible. What about the 2 million realtors? Every single one of them have paper everywhere, and they're awful at tracking these kind of things, or tracking mileage. So let's say we spin off a company that specializes just in tracking expenses and documents for real estate agents. And then once we get it started, we could go to LendingTree and say, would you love to have your name on up to 2 million phones used by realtors? And all they have to do then is touch the website button, and they go right to the mortgage application. Now, how much do you think that would be worth to LendingTree? We don't even have to get to the 2 million, because at that rate, it'd probably be worth 100 or 200 or 400 million dollars to them. We could just get to 10,000 users, have the proof in place, the process in place, and then sell them the company with a lifetime license to use the technology. Or what about a multi-level marketing business? Now, their entire pitch is be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Well, being in business means you need to track income and expenses. A big part of the presentation is now you can start tax deducting your vacations because you'll wrap it around your business. Well, here it is, the tracking system that the 13 million people that are in multi-level marketing, this is it. This is what they need. What a great prospecting tool and a sales tool. A multi-level marketing person could simply talk to another person. The two people tell two people. But this time, instead of just talking about it, they could actually say, here, let me give you my app, and share it with the one button, so the second person could actually see how expenses are tracked and tax deductions are handled. And once it's shared, then the multi-level marketing company can send out little video vignettes right straight to the phone. Click the website button and sign up today. It can carry the code of the person who shared the app so that that person gets the new sign up. So this is a powerful thing for a multi-level marketing company. I can't imagine they wouldn't pay millions for this once they saw that thousands of people were signing up. And then what about other countries? The three major software companies in America today, Xero, Sage, and QuickBooks, made by Intuit, are on the prowl for people with users in other countries. AutoKept is a simple bookkeeping software that could be installed or set up specifically for Argentina or Colombia or Bangladesh. And then once it's got 10 or 20 or 50 or 100,000 users, then let's go to one of these bigger software companies and say, you're trying to get a foothold in Argentina. Here's exactly how it can get done. Remember, AutoKept can be converted to 40 other languages, and it doesn't take that much to change all of the screen prompts so that they're in the local language. So there are many opportunities for spinning off parts of AutoKept into standalone companies. But here's the things you need to remember. If you want to get into this spin-off and create a company with us, number one, you've got to have a unique reason to go after that specific market. So do you know the market, or do you know the big players in the market? Do you have experience in this industry? Then this is something you should look at. Do the people in the market have the problem that AutoKept solves? And that problem is documents. Do they have paper and expenses and income and random events happening all day long? If they do, then that might be a spinoff. Now, are there 2 or more buyers for this spinoff? Now, that's actually pretty important. We know that in the mortgage business, there are multiple national lending companies, mortgage companies. So when we take a way to reach all 2 million realtors over the next 5 years to LendingTree or to some other national company, they're going to compete with each other in order to buy it. The next question is, can you even dedicate time or money to moving the spinoff up to a minimum of 10,000 users? They don't even have to be payers, just users. If you're just thinking this would be a great idea, that's fine if you can hire somebody, but my job is to provide the technology, the background. I can do the accounting since we're in the accounting business here. I can handle all of the processes to get this up and running, but you're going to have to be the driving force to make this happen. And that driving force means you've got to run the sales. You're going to need capital. If you don't have capital, you can still do this, but that means you're going to have to buy an option, non-refundable option, and get to work right now and then build it up to 10,000 users. When you get there, you'll be able to borrow money against the company so that you become the 51% owner, so that we can then go out and talk about spinning it off, because we believe spinning off parts of AutoKept could lead to multi-million-dollar chunks as we find people who want this marketing program to reach a specific industry. If you have any ideas on this, feel free to send me an email or call me. Make sure that you call during the daytime because that's my mobile number. Thank you. This is Casey Truby. We'll look forward to talking to you.